mystery. My name is Miles. Over there is
Marcel Williams.
And today's special guest is SoSo. Wow.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much,
nice.
Miles. Thank you.
Could you put your lips on the mic?
Oh, whoop. Gotta put my lips on the mic, y'all. Sorry about that. Forgot about that part. So just like right up here, right up in here.
This is going to be a very special event.
You can scoot
So
chair up.
okay,
You don't gotta.
y'all know I'm slim fit. Y'all know I'm slim fit.
All right. No, it's you just spreading your legs. To be honest, it's not actual meat. It's just because you open it up doesn't mean, oh wow, now she's thick.
Let me have it. Yeah.
Just saying. Okay, SoSo is an actor and model and YouTuber out here in the great city of Atlanta. How are you doing?
I am doing spectacular.
Obviously, because you're wearing shades on the interview.
Yes.
Like, the
I like those shades. They're really nice.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Y'all got on frames too.
Well,
Y'all just happen to be clear, but we all wearing frames.
Yes.
You got a point.
For, I guess,
So I came
prescription.
I came to fit the aesthetic of what y'all have on.
I like the
Seems
little
like
ear
your
thing
aesthetic
too.
is
Whatever
like
that is, I like it.
superstarish. You know, it's like, you know, they're shaded, they're tinted. People with tinted windows aren't the same as people with clear windows.
What makes them different? What would you say the difference?
I'd say the tint.
But the tint's different, right? But what
Yes.
makes the people different?
Oh, it's because, well, you don't want people to see something.
But what about, don't tints just protect the UV rays from coming into your car?
They do
block
that.
some of the UV, yeah.
They could. They
The
could.
car's not as hot, right?
You know, you're right. You are right. So how's that applied to glasses?
So let's talk about this right now, Miles.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about how great you are.
Well, don't stop. Go ahead.
Moving on.
Thank you, Marcel. But there are a lot of lights in here, so I'm protecting my
I
eyes.
feel it's bright as hell.
Oh,
Thank you,
fucking okay.
Marcel.
So
Thank you.
let's
understand.
talk about your acting journey. Let's talk about how did this start? What made you say, "Oh, I want to be an actor"?
You know what? Acting found me. So I started in this industry by modeling. So in 2012, after I graduated college, I started modeling. Then I moved to Atlanta in 2015, and I discovered the film industry. I did my first commercial for Bounce TV.
Where were you?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I was in Orlando. I was living in Orlando, Florida.
Goodness.
But I'm originally from Maryland. Yeah, but I spent some years in Orlando.
See some memories coming back.
Yeah. It's a boring city.
okay.
There's not much going on like arts and culture wise, so that's why I moved to
Oh, really?
Atlanta, just for more, more opportunities.
Sure. Modeling opportunities.
More modeling opportunities. Let me
Nice,
be specific.
nice.
Yes, more modeling opportunities. And I discovered the film industry
How?
upon arrival here. You know what? I was just looking for work, like online. And I don't know how I came across a posting for Vampire Diaries. They were looking for extras. So I was like, oh, let me just do this. I'm not doing anything else.
Wow.
And then from there, my eyes just opened up. And I was like, wow. Like,
What,
this
being
is
on
what it
set?
ta- Yeah, being on set, yes. I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
this is like...
And you just thought, did you think you could act?
No, at that point, no. Not at all. Not at all.
So why?
So how I got into it, so when I did my first commercial for Bounce TV, that's when I was like, oh yeah, like I actually really want to do this. So I started taking classes. That's when I was like, okay, let me like really get into this. Cause I'm like, modeling is already storytelling, I think, but without words. And then I'm like, acting kind of goes hand in hand with it. So that's what made me like get into it.
Interesting.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You're like nothing. I didn't know you could see me. I don't know. I can't see you.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh, that's funny.
Wow. Miles is throwing shade.
That was a good one.
Okay, so you were on set. You started doing acting classes. So how did you start pursuing acting, like outside of acting classes?
So outside of acting classes, talking to people on set was really just like networking, talking to people on set, going online and being a part of like different Facebook groups, film groups. And I was finding like independent filmmakers casting for projects. So I started reaching out, like,
You just started
this is what I
auditioning?
did.
What year is this that you really started
This
taking
is,
it?
so 2016 I did the commercial. The end of 2016 I started taking classes. So 2017.
Nice.
So 2017 to 2023, 5 years, how has your acting journey been? How would you describe it?
Ooh, it's been a long journey, a long unexpected journey that's never gonna end. I've learned a lot. I've worked with a whole bunch of different types of people. And everybody's built different, which is cool, which is fine. I'm like on my second agent now. So
what you mean by people are built different?
People are built different. Like you have to work with like different personalities. And people run their sets how they want to run them. And not everybody has, a standard way of doing things. So you just got to kind of go with the flow.
Okay. Okay.
I can't look over there.
Okay. That's what's up. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very, very, very interesting. Okay, so, Matt, have you ever been discouraged like in these 5 years? Because normally to me, 2 years is how long it takes for a motherfucker to see if they're with it or not. Like people last, oh yeah, I'm doing auditions and I'm may do a couple projects, you're going to classes, but after about 2 years, you'll see them like, oh, well, I got to work now. What I'm saying? I got to get money, because money's not coming in like fast enough. So like, have you ever gotten to that point of discouraged, even that you're at like 5 years?
Yeah, there's been moments where I've been discouraged. Like, well, like, why am I doing this? Like, what's going on? From thinking like you're going to get something and then you don't.
Like a role?
Like a role. Yeah, thinking I'll get a role.
How many times have you been confident that you got it and nothing?
Too many to count.
Yeah, I'd say numerous amount of times.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, I killed that audition. Like, I know they about to book me. Crickets.
But you didn't.
Them emails, it's crickets. Which I've released. Like, I have no control over that.
Right.
So like now learning, like I'm just gonna do my audition. I'm gonna do my best and let it go. Cause what can I do?
Yeah, no, I think that's the best way to go about it. Okay, so in these 5 years, what projects stand out to you that you have done?
That's a really good question. What projects stand out to me? Social, I would say. I worked on a production called
Holy
Social.
shit!
That was fun.
What?
Wow.
Yo. She was in Social.
She sure was.
It's the fact that he forgot.
He forgot. I don't know how he forgot.
So with that, now that I have you here, we're talking about it. Was there any significance in my role? Now that I got you here, if we talking about it, was there any significance in that role? Like,
what you mean?
Because now you clearly just forgot.
No, when I think Social, I normally think the main two because they're in throughout the freaking movie. So the players that come along the journey, I'm sorry, man, SoSo, you're in one of my best films. Like, did you know that?
She mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I know, yeah.
That is rude. Goodness gracious.
Wow. And I did that off the script. I did that off the script. I didn't even know what the movie was about. So I said, I got this role for you.
She did it.
Until the movie came out, I was like, oh, dang, that's what that was about.
She only got her scene like for the film, so she had no idea
you
what
didn't give me no synopsis, y'all, but
you're a trooper.
It's all love here. It's all love.
Man, SoSo, I'm sorry for that reaction, but I guess I just didn't.
Don't be sorry.
I didn't. I don't think of you when I think of Social. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
I did.
Oh, come on.
Thank you, Marcel. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
I appreciate that. I was in that thing
That
showing
was
my
the
six pack.
funniest
I was in that thing showing my six pack. I had my wig on.
Wow.
I was putting bullets out there for SVS. And this man forgot, y'all.
I did it. So I didn't.
Ain't that how they do you?
I just
That's
needed
crazy.
to be
That's why you gotta wear the
reminded.
sunglasses in case you gotta
So
cry
you-
about stuff and you don't want nobody to see that on camera.
I feel
So
you.
Matt, so how was your experience filming Social? What was that?
Social was great. It was so much fun being outside in the heat and not knowing what the film was about. It was almost like this suspense and this surprise watching it. I'm like, okay, so like, all right, when am I gonna come up? How do I fit into this storyline?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that you created that.
When your scene was coming.
You
You're
see
finally
number,
looking
y'all?
at the screen like, oh shit, there I am.
You hung in there.
I
Though.
hung it.
You
I hung
could have
in
been the
there.
first scene of the movie. You had no idea when.
I had no idea. See, thing about working like with independent filmmakers. You just don't know what you're getting yourself
That is
into.
the truth.
But it's fun. It's fun with people you know. I wouldn't say don't be out here doing that with people you don't know.
Absolutely
you might be
not.
into something.
Yeah.
But people you know, I think it's fun. Like,
Wow.
I'm gonna just see how this movie come out.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that was a great project.
It was straight.
You know, I don't even remember asking. Well, obviously, I'm assuming you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's like I don't ever remember talking to you. Well, I think I did. I think last year when I was or was it? No, it was last year. I was FaceTiming you, and I think I had never asked you about SoSo before.
Yeah. Why were you FaceTiming me? That's so weird.
But damn, I guess
People just don't.
not
I mean,
friends.
you don't talk like that. Like,
no friends.
Goodness. That was
it was something else. Like, there was a reason.
No, it was talking about something else.
What were y'all talking about?
Not that conversation. That was last year. That conversation we had.
Mm-hmm. Like that long ass conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that same day.
That wasn't this. Oh, okay.
What was it about?
We was talking. You're not friends.
Hey, what y'all talking about? If I didn't hear me.
Don't hear me. I said, you know, friends. It's just talking about some casual stuff.
Okay.
Stuff going on in our lives.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
All
For
that
sure.
stuff.
I
Oh, man.
feel you, I
I'm
feel you.
happy that you said that. That really just brought joy to my heart. That really is like one of my best. That's one of my top 2 films, and it's done like the most for me. So I'm really happy. You're a part of that SoSo family, man. I appreciate that, SoSo.
I know a lot of different people connected to that story. So
Yeah,
What's the story?
it's not a day. I still get DM'd about it like every 2 weeks or so. Like somebody coming to me like about the film and stuff. Okay, so besides that great fucking award-winning awesome ass film
Yes.
called SoSo that's available on Peacock right now.
Come on,
peacock
man.
it.
What other little film that you?
That's the word little. Y'all know the word little. Not anything besides his is little. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. All right.
What else you got?
Okay, so I just worked on a film called Skulker. It was a thriller film, and I played a detective. I thoroughly enjoyed that role. I think it's just bringing that presence of seniority, which is really, really fun for me. Some of my friends like to tell people what to do. So I think that role was fitting
I can
for
see
me.
that.
Can you see that? Do I look like
You seem very authoritative.
Oh. Do I see? Am I seeing
Huh? No.
Okay. Oh.
I didn't.
Not that it's a good or a bad thing.
Right, not that it's good or
that
bad, you
bad
know?
thing.
Not that it's good or bad.
Yeah, so that was fun. That was a fun role.
Okay.
Why you say? What you mean? Okay.
No, well, it could it can be bad in situations, certain aspects of your life.
Let's use an example, Miles.
I don't think you want me to.
I would like to. What?
so-
I would like to. See, I got to speak up on today. It's a lot of deaf ears on set today. You know, so, a lot of.
Do y'all edit these podcasts?
Not at all. So.
I was about to say, I don't think they edit it. I'm gonna have to ask them when I go in there. They're gonna edit anything?
Straight through. Straight through. Not
That's what's
not
up.
a-
Why
man.
is that? Can I just ask?
I look you.
Why is it y'all don't edit?
No, after this, you're done, right? As soon as we get up from this table, no more Marcel.
What you mean? Where you going? You retiring or something?
I
get
go
it.
to the
What do you mean?
He doesn't partake in the post production.
Oh, okay. So it's all on you, Miles. So
Yeah.
you're
Man,
just I'm
there
just.
you go.
I'm just.
In point,
I
out
didn't-
point.
That's not really how the conversation went. It was, if it has to get done, I guess
yeah,
somebody has to
yeah,
do it. So,
yeah.
so what do you? So why don't we edit?
Yeah, I don't know if that's I don't know. I'm just wondering.
No, well, yeah. What would we edit?
I don't know. Do you ever just
I kinda like it
we
this way
laughed
anyway,
for
though.
about 5 minutes. Do you ever feel
No.
everybody laughed 5 minutes, so maybe I should cut some of this?
No. I look at it as, I mean, some people, whoever's watching, they might be laughing as well. I look at it as you're just looking at people have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at it for something specific, then, fast forward, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get to whatever point that you're trying to get to. But if you're just looking at it, it's like a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is a fucking podcast.
It is.
You don't really edit podcasts. You just you put it up and you go the whole way through. You're just looking at people have a conversation. So I don't, unless it's something that only one person has access to edit something. But besides that, then I mean, I'm not. No shit. Put it all out there.
Who?
Peggy.
Good old Peggy, man. Hope she's doing okay out there.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Well, she could not be. You know, it's a hard world out there.
It is a hard world.
So when is that film supposed to be coming out?
Oh, it's already out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's out. Skulker. Yeah, it's out. On
just
YouTube.
pronounce this for me.
Skulker. Skulker.
Skulker.
Yeah. Have you? Okay.
Nope.
Yeah,
But okay.
Yeah, it's out. It's out on YouTube.
Oh, okay. What? It's a short film? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Did you promote that?
I did on my story. Yeah, I don't do a lot of like film promotion on my main feed.
Why not?
I'm still a little sensitive about acting.
What do you mean?
Like I just like kind of hold it near and dear to my heart. So like I don't know, it's like a little scary just to put it out there for me. Still, I know it's so weird. It's like
That's
weird.
very weird.
I don't think of it.
Like it's weird. You
You
don't
didn't
never see me
promote
post.
social, did you?
Yeah, you don't.
Maybe that's why I forgot she was in it. Never saw anything.
I put it on my story. Yeah, I put it on my story.
Oh, I must have missed that day. All right. Cool. must have didn't see it those 24 hours.
You got 24 hours to see what I'm working on. Hey, if you don't see this 24 hours, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know, all right? Sometimes you gotta give people just 24 hours.
So what's sensitive about it? You think people are going to see it and be like, ugh, look at her dumbass.
Not necessarily, look at her dumbass. You know what I'm learning? That I judge myself a lot, so I just make that assumption that other people are just like gonna judge me. Like I'm so critical of self, right? Yeah, they are, and I can't do anything about that.
Right.
And I guess it's a control thing too.
I feel you.
That's
Oh yeah, I'm not at a point where I'm just like,
terrible.
I can post
Okay.
like an acting clip.
When
What
do
are you
think
insecure about?
Like, was this honest? Like, was this believable? Like this character I played? Like,
So it's your acting you're insecure about.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like, is it nothing literally just you? Like physical
yeah, it's
stuff?
like, did I really?
Okay, it's just
portray
your
this
performance.
role?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
a performance thing. So
Do you think you'd ever grow out of that?
that's a good question. I will. I don't know when, but I will.
Yeah. As a producer, that's very frustrating to work with because you want your actors to be proud and happy of the work that they've done. So you want to see them promoting it. You want to see them be like, hey, come look at me, look at me, look at me. So when you get an actor who does have, those insecurities, it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like I could have casted somebody who is more happy about their work rather than. So just working on that and getting to a place where you're like, oh, yay, I want to show people this work. I want to show people, even you talking about Skulker, like, and how happy you were about the role and stuff. Is like, you're saying you're happy about it, but I guess we can't see that.
So should I post more stories? Because it's gonna be in my story. So
No,
I'm just asking for your suggestion.
yeah. That whole
Should I
spill
post
was
more
about
stories?
putting it on your page. That's what that was.
But I get to that extent, right? But what if like you got a solid actor and they just not even on Instagram?
Well, then it's not even a discussion. It's all, but that's still a thing as well. Most producers want people with the followings. Unless the brand is already big enough, most independent people, you're going to look for people who can bring something to the project. So if I'm casting and I'm looking at people's Instagrams and stuff, I take that very serious, and I know a lot of other directors do as well. If I see your page and there's nothing about acting on it, that's like, okay, you may have been good enough for the role, but so is this other person who posts the stuff. So which one am I going to choose? I'm going to choose that other one.
Okay, gotcha. So you're looking at it from like a marketing standpoint.
Absolutely, yeah.
Looking for talent.
That's why I say producer. Directors, writers, other actors, they don't really look at that shit. But as a producer, you're looking at marketing the film and getting that film the fuck out there, and that's what brings the extra stuff to the table.
Gotcha. That's good to know. That's good to know because I don't know it, from that side.
Yeah. So I would. That's why I asked, like, how long or when would you be comfortable with it? Because it just helps. It even if it not help, it just gives you that extra oomph, that extra push that somebody will look at your page and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I could definitely go with her. What you do put on your page though is your YouTube content.
Yeah, and that took a while too, though.
Come on now, YouTube.
That took a while too.
Why?
For me to put my YouTube content because I feel like on YouTube, like I am like so free, and prior to my Instagram was very like. it was almost like just like pretty photos of me.
Yeah, you had
More
two.
than personality, right? Yeah, I had two.
Right.
I had 2 pages. And
What
I
made
just
you
switched
condense
over,
it?
yeah, to one because I feel like I'm a real person. So I have like a lot of personality that's not shown just through like these beautiful photos of myself. So just wanted to show people who I am, like more of who I am. So that YouTube one was hard too. Because I felt like a lot of people on Instagram just didn't really know my personality like that. So it was like introducing that part of me to Instagram was a little scary.
I can imagine.
How can you imagine
Uh,
that?
well, I'm just saying you have a unforgettable personality.
For sure.
So putting that out there, if somebody's looking at you and just like, oh yeah, she's so pretty, so attractive, and then next post they see your personality, it can be a bit of a jolt, maybe, I guess.
Why would you say jolt?
All right, I'm working on my vocabulary.
It's okay.
I would
Let's break it
say because, well, you are something. You're amazing. So to see this person be amazing in your face is kind of a different perspective to grasp and hold on to.
And the podcast is all on YouTube because I wanted to make sure everybody saw what that movement was.
They'll definitely see the, and I wanted them to hear more.
Okay. So
but this is the.
It's given in your face. That's how you describe my personality, like in your face.
It could be an acquired taste.
Definitely an
For
acquired
some
taste.
people,
Yeah,
yes.
definitely an acquired taste. This ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna appeal to everybody, which is cool for me. I like being an acquired taste.
You do.
Cause like not everybody's gonna want to. Well, man, you know what? I'm about to say some stuff that can sound different than what I'm saying. No, it's all right. You know, just
Okay.
the select few. You know, they know how to handle me.
But you trying me? But all right.
There's a whole nother podcast going on between them two. I don't know.
Okay. No, I mean, I completely agree because you could say everything I said about you. You could say the same thing about me, and everybody's not going to like you. But I wasn't even trying to go down that road. I was just saying, it's like when Instagram got videos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? Like, first it was girls just pictures and stuff, so people could be following people and have never heard their voice, never have seen what their personality is. Like when videos came out, it was like, oh hell nah, unfollow. Like it was just a lot of you dumb, stupid. Like
Wow,
it
this was a lot of that.
I can imagine.
Well, guys follow hella women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
Because
maybe
they're
from a guy's
pretty and stuff. So then when
Gotcha.
you see women start talking and saying shit, it's like
Some, right? Was there any of the where you was like, oh dang, like I like her voice. I like the things she talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You think there was a healthy balance?
No, I think it was maybe 80-20, 90-10.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You too.
So
And then when they got stories, that's when it was really like
goodness.
shit.
Wow.
What were y'all seeing on y'all stories? If y'all don't mind sharing something, like what were
You
y'all
met
seeing?
any of these women out here? Like, what in the world is going on? I think a lot of anyway.
What have you seen? What are some things you've seen on your stories?
Just you know what? Being straight up, the values people have,
morals.
the morals and the values, people, the stuff people think is important.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody just trying to flex and
Mhm.
they think one thing is cute and it ain't cute. I don't know. People just I don't know. But maybe it's just
All of the
me.
above. So that's just what I meant by going from pictures to then showing your personality. So is that why it took you a minute to post?
Yeah, it took me a while to post it on my
So
YouTube.
how are you comfortable with that, but still not the acting?
I know, right?
You think it's
Yeah.
you think
But
the acting
YouTube's more free for all, right? Like there's no script, there's no character. It's like me
It's
being
just
me,
you,
right?
right.
Yeah. But when you talk about like film, it's like this is a character that's supposed to be
Yeah.
telling a story. So it's just
Have you let anybody see social? Like, have you told anybody like, "Hey, I'm in this film"?
Yeah, I told them when I posted on my story.
Mm.
I actually put the link too. So like, just use the link. They're straight to it.
Man, for 24 hours.
You know what? I appreciate us talking about this because I'm gonna post it tonight
On
on my story. Because we gotta figure out. We gotta figure out if these scenes are gonna go with the aesthetic of my page. It's a thought process too. Then now, yeah, but we'll get there.
Okay, no, that makes complete sense. Okay, so what's the goal with your YouTube? Like, what is why did you start a YouTube? And I'm subscribed to you. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I'm one of those people.
Thank y'all.
What is the goal? Is it just you're making lifestyle videos? You just want to make daily videos? You just want to catalog your life? Like, what's the goal?
So, I'll say how I started with my YouTube channel. So I started with my YouTube channel I wanted to show people like the behind the scenes of modeling. Because again, people saw a lot of the pictures on Instagram, but they didn't know all that went into it, right? So from hair and makeup to going to rehearsals, going to fittings, all that stuff. So that was the whole point of my channel. Then 2020 pandemic happens and I'm not doing much of that anymore. But I still wanted to keep my page going. So I started doing lifestyle content, like showing people like different things that I do, like in terms of like beauty, travel, just lifestyle, cooking, all these things. So just showing people it's okay to be yourself, really. So models what it means to be yourself. Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going. It's still going.
How though?
It's still going.
You know what? All right.
It's going good. It's going good. I'm not gonna lie. It is
I understand.
it's a lot to keep up with.
It is.
Doing long form content is challenging sometimes. It definitely is
Especially
challenging.
with lifestyle.
Yeah, especially with lifestyle, especially like travel. Like I have this travel jump that I'm working on now, and it was like 3 hours of footage, and I'm just like, what? Like, how am I gonna condense this, but not lose people in the art of telling the story? So
YouTube, model, acting. Where do they land? Like, what's number 1, 2, and 3?
I hate to put things in order. Marcel.
Me too. But what's at the top? What's at the?
Do it.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, so
I know, right? Pretty much. Just let me know. What is it? I'll tell you this. Acting has been priority.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Sure.
That has definitely been like my priority in terms of like auditioning. Working on myself, going to class and all that. Then YouTube, then modeling. I really don't do much modeling anymore. Oh, yeah, I call myself as I retired from it.
You have a very unique model look,
I'm just runway. I was just tired of doing runway. Print is cool. I do it every once in a while, depending on who it is. Yeah, just depending on who it is. Oh, okay. Yeah.
You ever thought about taking YouTube more seriously to maybe boost your acting and stuff? YouTube is blowing up now.
Yeah, YouTube is blowing up. So, I'm working on being consistent.
Okay.
I think that's the thing. Like, I have, like, months where I'm just, like I'm on it with long form, with doing the shorts and all that. Then...
Yeah, that's most people.
Like, right now, especially with this 3-hour travel vlog, like, that's just a really big project.
Yeah. Then you take forever to put it out, then you get 10 views on it.
Sometimes that is the case, but you've done the work, though.
Yeah,
right?
Sure,
and that's the thing. You're working on being consistent with doing the work, and everything else will come when it comes, really.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Which one are you having more fun with? How about that? YouTube or acting?
Ooh.
Like you having a good time on YouTube.
Yeah, I do be having a time in my life. But then I also have a good time on set, too.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard question, myself. Let's just say both of them. Okay. Both of them I have a really good time doing.
Right, cool.
Have you ever had any issue on set, like as far as like a sexual harassment?
That's a question. Right?
That's a heavy question. I have not had a sexual harassment issue. I mean, I've had issues, just random issues, like with people. Once again, when we talk about working on set, like different personalities, like, and everybody works different, and you just gotta.
What bothers you on set?
When people talk to other people anyhow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think we all just deserve to be respected on set. I mean, we're all here for the common purpose. So
yeah.
Well, we ain't gotta talk about who did it.
Just if you want to.
Yeah,
they here in Atlanta.
Well, I don't know if they still here in Atlanta, but
But screw them, right? The evil, stupid person that did that. Talk to you crazy. Who talking to so crazy out there?
I mean, talking to everybody crazy. People get in positions and they just think they can talk to people like anyhow. Like, I don't care what position you're in or what your
think
check
that's
look
why I
like.
figured out I was not cut out to be in it. I feel you.
Really?
Oh yeah, I don't like the egos and that.
Yeah, it's a lot of egos.
I ain't got time for that. Like screw you. I get tired of getting told what to do by people stupider than me. So I don't last long, to be honest with you. So I understand. Okay, cool.
What about y'all? Have y'all had like any issues, like maybe with talent? I guess we can talk from that perspective.
That's talent. What?
That's like talent. When y'all are working on set, working on your projects, do you ever have any issues with talent? Like maybe just attitudes, egos, maybe not following directions?
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything you're saying to me is just normal. It's
normal to have those issues. You're saying
you're always gonna have a problem with talent. I've
Really?
never been a part of a production where I didn't have a problem with some of the talent. Every single one. That's why it's like, have we ever? As I feel, the directors and producers, that's just normal. That comes with the job. You're going to have problems with talent, but we shouldn't put it on. Like if you're the talent, and I have a problem with you, you shouldn't have a problem with me. Like I should still make sure everything is, going. As long as the boundary's not crossed, it should still be, smooth sailing for you. It should always be more smooth sailing for the talent than it is for the producer and director, the behind the scenes people.
Mm-hmm. So when you guys do have issues, then like, how do you handle them? How do you check yourself? Like, what do you do? Is there anything internal that you do? Like,
I mean, no, you just remember it. You got to get the project done. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's being a diva, somebody's being a bitch, somebody's arguing, somebody's doing too much, you assess the situation. You sometimes communicate depending on what it is, and you know what I'm saying. You just get the project done, and you just never. It's a lot of people I've never worked with again. You just never work with them again.
Yeah, especially in this industry, it's kind of
like I would say it's a lot of motherfuckers who will love to work with me again, who think we're cool and all that good stuff, but I will never work with you again.
Did you let people know that, like
that I've never worked with you again?
This was fun, this was cool. Like,
no, there's no.
I just didn't like your.
If I've never,
but then people think. But then now they're like,
you can think,
Miles, my dog. Oh yeah, I'm amazing.
Yeah, you can think that all day long.
That's a fine line because I don't want to come off as fake. But I also want to be clear and direct with you that I do not really care for you. Mm-hmm. But you don't want to because sometimes you be honest with people, hurt their feelings, they do things, like it's like firing somebody or breaking up in a relationship. You want to be, you want to be careful about it. You know what I mean? Like it ain't about burning a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you just want to but you want to be clear with a person. Like, hey, I do not like you.
I can not work with you, but I can still be cool with you. You know what I'm saying? I guess a lot of people who
that's true.
I'll probably never work with them again, but we can still be cool.
But I've never seen someone that's cool that's like that though. Like maybe you are probably the only person I've ever probably off top that I can remember that can separate business from personal. Most people it's one and the same.
Which is another reason why would I say something, because I know most people. If I'm like, yeah, hey, I really want to work with you again. I'm like, well, fuck you forever. You know what I'm saying? It's like
people are emotional,
but it's like, yes, I don't feel that way. It's like I'll probably never work with you again, but we can still be cool. You can still come to events. We can still hang out. We can still do all that good stuff. But once again, I have no intention of working with you ever again.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fair. Is there anything that y'all can give me as talent, like any?
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, but is there anything you're like, you know what, take this going forward? Like, this is something maybe producers, directors, just don't do this. Is there any one big thing that y'all could think of?
Be agreeable. Do not. Just be agreeable. Not don't do this, but be agreeable in the sense of, obviously, I mean, I tell all of my friends, not everybody is worth your fucking time. So even if you're on a set where, the director sucks or the production is not going, how it's supposed to be, you still want to leave a good taste in their mouth. Like I said, there's a lot of people who I wouldn't work with again, but I still have a good taste in their mouth. It's, and it's because you're agreeable. So if you're at odds with something, hey, I don't. If you're not comfortable with something, how you go about saying you're not comfortable with something, how you go about a disagreement is huge. For the most part, I think that's number one with a lot of things. Like it can be, I'm trying to say, give you a situation without letting the motherfucker know that this is.
Hey, give it to us, man. Come on.
So it was a film we were doing, and it was a stunt involved. The person who was doing this, there was two people doing the stunt. One of the persons was going a little hard on the other person with the stunt, but I didn't see that. Like I'm looking on camera, and like with the stunt, he's falling onto him. So in the camera, he's falling out of the shot. So all I'm seeing is, it looks good on camera, but in reality, he's freaking, he's getting landed on and whatnot. I didn't know this, but instead of him coming to me and he throws a whole hissy fit. You know what I'm saying? He stops saying like, "Yo, man, you don't see what you're doing to me?" And all this. I'm like, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see none of this, all that. But how it could have, because he was in the right. He shouldn't have been freaking landing on him like that. Mm-hmm. But now you're in the wrong because you're causing the problem. You're causing the problem. Instead, people are looking at you wrong instead of looking at him as he was wrong. So instead, coming to the director, hey, do you know, just how you go about situations is, crucial. And ever since then, it's like, I don't want to work with him again because of how he went about that situation. You literally made us pause set for like 15 fucking minutes because you're snapping and going off and all this crap. So just being agreeable in how you go about, a problem on set will make or fucking break you to the producer's eyes. Like I can say that for sure.
Mm-hmm. So maybe even in this sense, maybe like pausing earlier and just taking you to the side and letting you know before making it. Yeah. So y'all don't mind,
Absolutely. Sure. Yeah. Hey, can I talk to you real quick? Mm-hmm. And then I can go and talk. I can rectify. I can't rectify something I don't know. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time. That's why I talk about sexual harassment stuff. But I tell people all the time, like, if there is an issue, come to me. Like, and you know what I'm saying? I can rectify. Don't try to rectify the shit on your own. Mm-hmm. Because you're not in the position to do that. You always try to rectify something on your own, you're most likely going to be in the wrong. You're now going to be in the wrong. You may not have been in the wrong and trying to rectify it, but you rectifying it puts you in the wrong because you're not in that position to do that. Mm-hmm. You're if you want to talk about levels and stuff, the producer is up here, the actor is down here. So you need to go to the hierarchy of level and, so they can fix the shit.
Copy that.
And a lot of people don't know that. Mm-hmm. A fuck ton of actors don't know.
They don't.
Well, now y'all know.
Yeah, hopefully. My God. All right, hey man, that was SoSo. Hey,
amazing SoSo.
Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for having me here. I appreciate it.
Man, of course. I wish we could talk so much.
About what?
It's just so much to talk about.
Like what?
We got time.
Like what?
So much.
I'm confused.
So much to just let the people know about.
Talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can talk on camera. Then, maybe I come back. Maybe.
It'd be
such
a
just
good episode. It's
me. It's always me. It's me, y'all.
So where can they find you at, man?
Y'all can find me on Instagram and YouTube. SoSo Models. SoSo MODELS.
Mm.
Y'all think I should start rapping?
Maybe. Let's
I know you rap too. So.
No.
What about
with chemistry, it's like you get the bullshit over there, and then you get like the honest opinion over here. This nigga literally said, maybe you should.
Well, maybe you should.
I appreciate that, but why do you think
I
should?
You can do everything else. Why not?
Let's identify. Why do you think I should?
I tell everybody don't start music.
Why?
Because it's most of the time you're not going to be good. So until you just do it. If you think you should go.
Right, so if I think I should rap,
right, then just go for it. Yeah, don't ask anybody. Just
do it. I see what you're saying. Don't ask.
I should stop making music. Like I'm not gonna ask anybody. Hey, do you think I should continue making music? It's like most people are going to be like, no. So don't ask. Just do it. And then whether or not if it's good or not, just be prepared.
Mm-hmm. So don't ask for permission, y'all. Just do it. Just do it. That is right there. I appreciate that. Thought I had something to spit, but it just didn't come in my spirit. Yeah, I only let it out when it comes in my spirit. Just right now, the sign is just it's not right now. Let's see if I come up with something with a little chemistry outro. Maybe y'all should put. What if I make a little chemistry outro where y'all use it for the?
Heck yeah, go for it.
Why my house looking at me like that, y'all? Why my chemistry? We on the beat. SoSo models in the house. We about to be out. I ain't got no spouse. What y'all want to talk about? I'll see y'all on the next episode. Make sure y'all tune in every other week so y'all can see what is about to be on the beat.
My name is Miles, and over there is
Marcel Surprised Williams.
And we will catch y'all in the lab. This is chemistry goodness. Fuck!